Tampa, Florida, a metropolis of the South. University of South Florida, a school where Tony Stark is completing his second year of pharmacy school. It's a typical day for Tony, getting ready to do a med counseling for a patient, when suddenly...
Come in! Hi, how you doing today?
Hi, how are you?
Good, my name's Tony.
Hi. Oh.
What's the gloves for?
I can't really touch people, otherwise I'll absorb their powers.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
My name is Rogue.
Oh, nice to meet you, Rogue.
Nice
Why
to
don't
meet
you
you,
have a
sir.
seat? So what brings you in today?
I'm just here to bring in my medications.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to do a medication reconciliation with you. Sure thing, I'd love to do that. So what do you have in the bag?
Well, I have right here a list of all my prescriptions. This is how I keep track of them.
So this is how you keep track of things?
Yes. And then I have all my medications in here as well.
Mm-hmm. In the age of the 21st century, this is how we keep track of things?
I like old school.
Okay. All right, so what do you have in here?
Oh, just a bunch of different medications.
Medications?
Yes.
What's this?
Oh, you know, I have a prescription for it.
This is Florida. They don't do prescriptions for this.
Oh.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of this then. Spider-Man, do you mind taking care of this for me?
Sure!
Spider-Man was a little too excited about that, wasn't he?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to go through these medications. We're going to get it all organized for you, make sure you understand what we're using these all for.
Okay, sure.
And we'll be good to go, all right?
All right.
Okay.
Sir, Jarvis here. I couldn't help but notice you might need some help with this medication reconciliation. After introducing yourself to the patient, it is very important to obtain and update the information regarding their current medication regimen. It is also a good idea to make a good faith effort to assess if the patient is taking any additional OTC or herbal supplements. Finally, we definitely want to keep track of this all on a list for easier management and to give it to the patient.
All right, so we're going to go through these medications for you.
Okay.
And Jarvis, thank you for kindly sending me over the updated list. Much neater, you know. Yeah, it's great to have billion-dollar technology.
Yes.
I can send you home with one of those if you want.
All right.
Okay. So with this medication right here, we're just going to go ahead and go through them all. We want to make sure we update just how frequently you're taking them, the dose, and just who's prescribed them and all the information about them. So now this one right here, I see that you typically crush this one.
Correct, but I'm having a little trouble crushing it because, you know, see, I wear these gloves and I don't want to absorb all the medication with my powers, so I'm afraid to crush it.
Okay, we can definitely take care of that for you. Hey, Hulk, do you mind crushing this for me?
Hulk smash!
Stan, do you mind bringing that medication over for me by the Hulk smash?
I didn't really want to be in this one.
Yeah, neither did I, but we're stuck where we're at, so. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for that fine demonstration. I am sure that Big Green Thing was glad to be of some help. Remember that as you go through the medications, it is important to define the names of the medications, the dose, route of administration, frequency of administration, and indication.
I went through your medications. I did find a few problems with one of them. One of them in particular, for example, you take omeprazole and you also take Plavix. You see, those two medications, they don't really like each other.
Oh, really?
They kind of, yeah, it's almost like they're fighting one another at what one's trying to do and what the other's trying to do. Honestly, let me think about this. It reminds me of a story one time. Back when Black Lotus was kind of around, and she was giving a lot of trouble to Black Widow. And Black Widow had to really take her down.
Finish her!
Excellent story, sir. I have never heard you tell it that way. Excellent work covering interactions all on your own. As you seem to understand excellently, it is important that a pharmacist compare the medication used to the actual orders and to resolve any discrepancies. In addition, it is a good time to take note of any omissions, duplications, contraindications, unclear information, and changes.
All right, so coming to the end of the medication reconciliation, we have a final list, thanks Thor, of the medications and kind of how you should take them, really specifying for you everything, so that way you don't get confused at any point. Because it's really important for us not to get confused about our medications. because really bad things can happen when we forget to take medications. Like I even think of a great example. Have you heard of Hurricane Katrina?
I have.
Do you know how that happened?
It was a hurricane.
Yeah, but do you know how that happened?
I don't.
All right, well, don't tell anyone this. Do you know who Storm is?
I do.
Yeah. Well, she may have forgotten to take her Xanax that day. So I would encourage that you don't forget to take any of your medications, and this list will really help you do that. Hey Stan, I just thought of something. I need Spider-Man. Can you go get him for me real quick?
Sure, no
I
problem.
need him to run an errand for me.
No problem.
All right, thanks. Sorry about that.
Right, sir. In addition to emphasizing that information, we want to additionally ensure that we provide the patient or their family members with information about any drugs we choose to add to a regimen. This information should include the name, dose, route, frequency and purpose to prevent confusion about how to use them once they are home.
So what, we get drunk, so what, we smoke weed, we're just having fun, we don't care who sees.
Sir, I have taken the liberty of calling the local authorities.
All right, thank you, Jarvis. So it's really important that we manage medications, as you saw from Storm. You know, it's vital.
Okay.
So this list will help you do that, and really kind of hit some of the key points that we want to focus on with your medicine. Just to give you even another example, let me real quick grab my laptop. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
Have you seen Thor recently?
No, I have not.
Yeah. Do you like him?
Eh.
He's all right. Good. Then I don't mind showing you this. Okay.
Okay.
So, Jarvis, do you mind pulling up a live feed of Thor? Can you get him on the phone?
Right away, sir.
All right, thank you, Jarvis. Okay, and so this is Thor now.
Okay.
I don't know what to do, man. I gotta get jacked.
Yeah, he's just a little bit different.
Yes.
Thor, your tan looks great though. That's why it's important for you just to really keep track of your medications. Strange things happen when you forget. Obviously, he's got a few other things going on as well. But there's nothing that money can't handle, so I'm taking care of it.
All right.
And so yeah, we thank you for your time and coming in today, and we hope that this list will help you and provide things for you. Okay?
All right. Well, thanks, Sugar.
Take care.
Excellent work, sir. You finally did something right. At the end of the session, it is vital to explain the importance of managing medication information to the patient. It can be helpful to inform the patient to give the newly updated list to their physician and to keep a copy on themselves at all times for emergency situations. Finally, to ensure that they understand to update it as any changes occur.
Do the Harlem Shake.